love ultra shoes because I can run naturally. I also got to stand on UTMB podium with them.
¿Qué tal amigos y amigas de Trail Running Review? Estamos aquí en Chamonix y concretamente unos días antes de la UTMB con uno de los grandes espectáculos que hemos visto aquí en UTMB. Siempre es de agradecer que venga Zach Miller a dar espectáculo a esta carrera. So Zach, we're here in Chamonix. 1 year, one more year. Like, how many times have you run this race?
I'm starting to lose track. I think I've run it 5 times. I think this is my 6th time.
We still remember the first time, huh?
In the CCC or
no, in UTMB, yeah.
UTMB, yeah.
It was really nice. It was a show, you know.
Yeah, I remember it too. Yeah, that was a good day. It ended a hard day, but it
ended in the finish line.
Yeah, it ended in the finish and in still a good position. So it was a good day.
Bueno, Zach Miller, que quizás muchos recordaréis, esa primera vez que vino, y me acuerdo en Courmayeur que sacaba casi 1 hora a los demás, fue increíble, y nos dijo que al final se volvió un poco duro, terminó 6º o 7º, pero terminó, que es de agradecer, la verdad, en este tipo de carreras, que Zach siempre lo hace. So Zach, you got experience with all these years, with all these races. You've been in front most of the time. Usually you always get in front. I remember that fight with Xavier de Bernard a couple or 3 years ago. I don't know, what about this year? How is your fitness? How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I think my fitness is good. I had a good summer of training, good couple of races this year. So yeah, I think it's been a good build-up, and I'm anxious to see what I can do on race day.
Zach, que nos dice que llega preparado, que lleva entrenado, que ha tenido un buen verano y que llega aquí con ganas y con fuerzas. So Zach, usually you always start, keeping up with the first guys, Jim, Kilian, Francois. It's going to be the same thing this year, or it's going to be all about your feelings and how you feel?
Yeah, I think I would expect the same sort of strategy this year. I mean, the way I look at it, most races, the winner usually comes from the front group. Obviously it's only one person from the front group. Some of the front group falls off the back, and some of the front group finishes just 2nd or 3rd. But usually, like it's kind of rare that someone comes from way behind to win the race. So in my mind, if you're looking to win, if your goal is to win the race, it makes sense. Unless you know that you run really well conservatively, it makes a lot of sense to just put yourself in that lead group and then see if you can be the one to come out on top, because somebody usually does it out of that group. So yeah, that's the way I look at it. And I also I sort of thrive off of being in that group. It motivates me, so I think it helps.
Bueno, Zach nos dice que mantendrá un poco la estrategia de los últimos años, le gusta estar delante, le motiva estar delante con el grupo de cabeza, así que esperamos ver un grupo delantero que probablemente este año estará pues con Pau, con Jim, Mathieu, que estarán delante con Thomas Evans, un corredor que estuvo mucho tiempo corriendo con Zach la última edición. Y de ese grupo nos dice que caerá gente, otra gente se mantendrá, pero que si vas a ganar la carrera tienes que estar delante. So Zach, I don't know if you had the chance to talk, I don't know, with Pau, maybe with Jim, with Thomas Evans. You ran with him many hours last year. I think it's going to be a fast race, even though Kilian is not here. Probably he helps the fast race. But Mathieu Blanchard is here under 20 hours. Do you think he's going to run under 20 hours this year as well?
It's hard to say. I mean, there are a few course changes this year, so we can't compare the times exactly. But I would say, yeah, I mean, I think after last year with 2 guys out going under 20 hours, I think there's a good chance that this year someone will go under 20 hours. It just sort of feels like if you want to win this race, you need to be prepared to go under 20 hours now. It might not be the case. It might get one in a slower time. But yeah, I think there's a good chance. Will it be Mathieu Blanchard? I don't know. I mean, guys like him and Tom Evans are very, very strong. I think the big question is, how has everyone recovered from their previous races? I've raced some this year. They both have raced as well. I don't think Jim has raced a whole lot. So, I think those guys could certainly go under 20 hours. It's just going to be a matter of what are the conditions on race day and how are they feeling.
Nos dice que le he preguntado sobre las 20 horas, el grupo de atletas que van a estar en la parte de los hombres, y nos dice que probablemente será una carrera que se acabe ganando siempre por debajo de las 20 horas. Han cambiado algunas cositas en el recorrido, tendremos que ver la climatología, nos dice que dependerá de muchos factores, pero es probable que alguno de esos corredores puede llegar a estar por debajo de las 20 horas. So Zach, last question. I'm going to ask you about, trail running shoes. You were wearing last year the Summit Vective Pro. It was like the first time, or pretty much the first time we saw that shoe. And I remember, I think it was in Champela. You got some problem with the shoe and the carbon plate with the sides, and you're wearing right now the Vective Pro 2. And what are the changes of this shoe? Why are you're gonna wear this shoe? I guess. How do you feel with these shoes?
Yeah, I was a bit on the fence about what shoe I would wear. I considered wearing the Vective Sky instead, but I think I'm gonna wear the Vective Pro 2. Yeah, the Pro 2 it's similar to the first edition, the initial Pro, but they've made some significant changes to the upper. The upper was good, but I think they've made some good updates. And then they've also updated the foam. They've also made some tweaks to the carbon plate, and then they've also made some changes to the carbon wing that comes down the side of the shoe. They had noticed some things they could improve there, so they've made some changes there.
Bueno, básicamente las tengo aquí, las Pro 2, una zapatilla que ha cambiado de upper bastante, más abierto, veo, más confortable en general, y luego nos dice que también ha cambiado la espuma de la media suela, aunque me parece bastante parecida, y luego las aletas que tenían los laterales también se han modificado un poco, y es que Zach fue uno de esos corredores que tuvo algo de problemas con unas molestias, ya que impactaban con el suelo y podía generar molestias. Veremos cómo terminan estas zapatillas, pero a la que podamos hacer una foto os las publicaremos por aquí. So thank you so much, Zach. We'll see you on Friday night. I think the weather is gonna be better than yesterday, and you have the chance to enjoy the atmosphere and everything. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time.